How does an expansion valve work in refrigeration cycles? Imagine a device that acts like a gatekeeper, controlling the flow of refrigerant in a cooling system. That's exactly what an expansion valve does in a refrigeration cycle. It sits between the condenser and the evaporator and plays a vital role in cooling. The cycle begins with the compressor, which takes in low-pressure refrigerant gas and compresses it into a high-pressure, high-temperature gas. This hot gas then moves to the condenser, where it releases heat and turns into a high-pressure liquid. Now, the high-pressure liquid refrigerant reaches the expansion valve. Its main job is to reduce the pressure of this liquid sharply as it flows into the evaporator. When the pressure drops suddenly, the refrigerant begins to expand and partially vaporize. This process cools the refrigerant significantly, making it ready to absorb heat from the environment inside the evaporator. As the refrigerant enters the evaporator as a cold mixture of liquid and vapor, it absorbs heat from the space that needs cooling. This heat absorption causes the refrigerant to vaporize completely, turning into low-pressure vapor. The vapor then returns to the compressor, and the cycle repeats. A common type of expansion valve is called a thermostatic expansion valve. It uses a sensing bulb filled with a fluid that responds to the temperature of the refrigerant leaving the evaporator. When the temperature rises or falls, the pressure inside this bulb adjusts the valve opening. This regulation keeps the superheat, or the difference between the vapor temperature leaving the evaporator and its saturation temperature, steady. Maintaining superheat prevents liquid refrigerant from entering the compressor, which could cause damage. It also helps the system work efficiently by matching refrigerant flow to the cooling load. In real-world applications, the expansion valve ensures the system operates smoothly even when cooling demands change. It balances the need for maximum heat absorption with protecting the compressor from liquid slugging. So, in simple terms, the expansion valve is like a smart gate that manages pressure and flow, helping the refrigeration cycle work effectively and keep things cool.